mean, we're watching these. I've been covering the riots nonstop.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, protests. The completely organic protests, which are totally organic.
Yeah.
And it's been interesting to watch. I was watching one the other day. We were live, and it was Don Lemon, and he had showed up in Minnesota. And the first thing Don Lemon does, right? I hate Don Lemon, by the way. But the first thing he does,
one of the dumbest motherfuckers that has ever gotten on television.
He's terrible. First thing he does, he drives up in this car. He's in the back seat, and he jumps out of the car, and he has this shit-eating lemon smile on his face, and he runs over with Starbucks to these people, and he's like, "Here you go."
Yeah.
And then he jumps back in the car, right? And they drive off. Now, here's what's interesting about this. He comes back, and he's in there with the protesters, you know what I mean? And he's interviewing them. Most of the protesters are saying, "We're coming from out of town. We're from this state. I'm from 2 states away. I'm from 3 states away," for this totally organic protest. Well, the cops, what they start doing, they have these guardrails on the sidewalk in front of the ICE facility. And there's gaps inside of that barrier. And so they pull their police cruisers in just to fill those gaps so that they stay behind the barrier. And Lemon's like, why would they do that? Why would they keep us compressed, behind this barrier? And I'm thinking, because you just stopped your car in the middle of the street to run across the road and give these guys Starbucks, you idiot. They want to keep the roadway clear so that they can get their people in and out. You literally stopped your car in the middle of the road, ran across the street to give these people Starbucks, and then got back in your car. And you're like, why is it that they're trying to keep us from getting into the road? I'm like, what are you talking about? I just couldn't believe it. I was like, what?
It's amazing when these people that are so smug, where they're protected by a large organization, by CNN, and then they get fired, and then they're basically like a dog, like Carl, getting released into the woods, and then they have to fend for themselves. And you see them in the world of podcasting where you don't have anybody writing things for you, and you have to express your own opinions. You're like, oh, this is the real you.
It turns out you're a moron. I didn't know.